All of these references clearly suggest that for some reason, Noah couldn't return to Shuruppak. That even when the flood was over, he was still in mortal danger. The most likely explanation is that many of Noah's creditors survived the deluge, tracked him down, and were demanding their money back. Under Sumerian law, Noah could be forced into slavery to repay his debts. He would have had to flee the country to avoid prosecution. Precisely where the fugitive Noah went is something of a mystery. One of the Babylonian tablets says that Noah went to live in a land called Dilmun. Now that's the Sumerian name for the modern island of Bahrain. Maybe this is where he came to rest.
That is where, after the flood was over, the Babylonian Noah was settled by the gods. Apparently it was a pleasant place to be, where he could exist without much work and pass the time away as he pleased.
If he did end up in Dilmun, then the modern island of Bahrain may have a remarkable secret. Its landscape is dotted with hundreds of thousands of burial mounds, and only a handful of these tombs have been excavated. But many date back to Sumerian times. They are the sort of place where a great king would be laid to rest. In time, the memory of a king who survived a flood could have been turned into a great Sumerian legend. It would have been embellished with miraculous and mythological elements. Eventually, it would have been written down, copied and recopied by generations of scribes, giving rise to new versions. 2,000 years later, one of those versions, languishing in a library in Babylon, could also have come to the attention of the Jewish priests who wrote the Bible. When they first read the story, how could they fail to recognize the lessons it offers? If humankind falls short of God's laws, there's a dreadful price to pay. Behind that moral message lies one of the world's great stories. And behind that story, we can just glimpse a real man, a real boat, and a real adventure.
This has been a presentation of the Discovery Channel and the BBC World Class Television.